For years, they have dominated at countless Comic-Cons. Now they are committed to bringing the experience back in a whole new way. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the two greatest showmen in modern comics. So kick back, bust out your keyboard, and get ready to call it as you see it. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie and Kevin, the live shopping show.
Kicking It with Onrie and Kevin, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Coleman. Guys, I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I got over to the shop and I realized that I forgot the charger for my laptop, which is how I usually stay connected with you. Mike, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Glad you're home in one piece. So anyway, I was thinking to myself, what am I going to do now? Well, fortunately, I have a desktop in just the other room over there, so I was able to just grab it, set it up real quick. So that's why I'm a little late today. But nonetheless, we will make up for lost time. I'll stay on for an extra 10 minutes because I got so much stuff to show you guys today. And you guys see the new display now. All these comics are for sale. You guys see something you like? Let me know. This is our key rack right here. And so every single episode, we will have new key items that we will post up here. These items are also for sale too. I'll walk you through everything we got so far. So this is one of our new acquisitions here. We have the full run of Tales of the Star Wars, Tales of the Jedi, Dark Lords of the Sith. This is going to go, it's a full run of 6 books. And it's from Dark Horse, so it's Dark Horse Star Wars. This stuff is super hot right now. So we're going to do all 6 issues for $60. That's $10 a book. $60 to get the whole run of books. You ain't got to hunt anything down. Next up, I got the first appearance of the Max. Everybody remembers the Max. We got the first issue going for just $20. Call it as you see it. Next book we have for sale is Spawn number 300. Spawn number 300, this is the black and white variant that is done by Todd McFarlane. And this one is going to go for $25. The next book we have here is Ninja Turtles 95. This is the first appearance of Janica. And this is going to go for $150 today. We got Avengers number 14. This is the death of the original Baron Zemo. We got the first appearance of MODOK. This is kind of like a low to mid-grade copy. This is going to go for $150. And last but not least, we have Incredible Hulk 324. The return of the Gray Hulk. Joe Fixit. This is his first appearance. We're going to do that today for $25. Up here we got a reprint, an original reprint of the Ninja Turtles. This is the first 11 issues. This is a very hard book to come by, and we are going to put this at a $400 price tag, but we'll entertain serious offers. Next up, we got this Lady Death Masterpieces book right here. This is factory sealed, brand new book, ready to go for your collection. This is going to go for just $80 today. $80 is the price tag on it, and that's exactly what we're doing. Mr. Moore, what's up, brother? Good to see you. We also have Batman, A Visual History. This hardcover book basically showcases some of the legendary contributors to Batman. And there's 2 exclusive prints in there. It's a very, very nice book and very hard to find now. It's out of print. We're going to just do this today for $65. $65 on this bad boy. And last but not least, we have Alex Ross and Paul Dini's The World's Greatest Superheroes. This is not a glossary. This is an actual graphic novel, and it is like one of those absolute editions, which are now really hard to come by. We're going to do this today for just $150. Call it as you see it. All right, so that's our key stuff. Like I said, every episode, we're going to change it up, so you guys won't see what's coming next. And the stuff I'm about to dig out of the long box here is going to be more in your price range. And again, guys, there's no obligation ever. If you're in a position where you can't buy stuff right now, don't worry about it. You guys just being here, that's all that matters to me. And let's check who's here. We got Josh. Josh, what's up? Good to see you. We got a nice crowd here. This is good. All right. This thing fell down, so I'm going to pick it back up now. There we go. Maybe this will help. There we go. All right. Now, let's start digging through the long box here. and start showing you guys some of the cool stuff we have for sale today. So I have Harley Quinn, numbers 18, 19, 22, 25, and 24. So I'm going to do this whole run here, all 5 comics. I'm going to do them for $3 a pop. We're looking at $15 total for this Harley Quinn run. Harley Quinn. Sorry, my bad. It's kind of nice having the desktop here. I can like see things better now. I don't have to like bend over and like squint my eyes. All right, I just feel like busting out key stuff, so I'm just gonna do it. I have Venom Lethal Protector 1 through 6. There's a lot of first appearances in this run here. We got the first appearance of Scream. We have the first appearance of Riot. And it's Venom's first series that he gets on his own. But that's not what makes these books very valuable. What makes these books very valuable is that they both have, most of them have signatures by Mark Bagley. All the key issues have the signatures. So Venom Lethal Protector 1 is signed by Mark Bagley and David Michelinie. Number 2 is signed by the pair as well. That's the writer and artist. Number 3 is not signed. Number 4 is signed by the pair. Number 5 is signed by the pair. And keep in mind, number 4 and 5, these are your key books right here. And number 6. Mark my words, in the next 5 to 10 years, this book is going to increase in value by about 3 times of what it currently is at. I'm just saying, that's a pricey book. But again, that's not what makes these books valuable. First off, these books are in pristine condition. They're in really, really good shape. The second thing, too, is getting these books signed, particularly by David Michelinie, is no simple feat. He does not show up at a lot of conventions. He's not there very often. And getting Mark Bagley to sign something, too, it ain't an easy feat, guys. So here's what I'm doing. I'm doing the whole run today for $250. Yes, it's pricey. I get it. But you know what? Ah! What's up, Joe? That comic is worth money. Call Hunter Killer Collectibles to make your money from us, those who watch your show. Absolutely, guys. We buy comics, too. I just bought up a lot over the weekend. I also spent a lot of time organizing the lot this weekend. I basically got all the Marvel stuff organized alphabetically and numerically from my Marvel stuff from Avengers over to Iron Man. So I'm like halfway done with the core titles of Marvel stuff, and then I have loose stuff in between, which is like gonna be a lot of fun to like mix in there. But we'll get through it one day at a time. It's as all you collectors I'm sure know, it's one thing to get these comics, it's another thing to keep them in order, especially when you're acquiring lots. Most of the time these books are not in order, so I have to make the order work. When I had my collection, it was very easy because, like I always just knew to put everything in alphabetical order and divide it by publisher. But some other people, they just get stuff, mix stuff up all the time. So you know how it is. All right. Next up, I got Armor Wars. This is a run of Iron Man books, and this is going to be really hot. This is actually getting a TV show right now. Iron Man 2020 on there. I have the full run of books here. The full run of books. These are going for $4 a pop. $4 a pop. So the run is going to be $20 today. These books are in pristine condition. You got Armor Wars 1 through 5. You don't got to hunt anything down. You ain't got to call up your shop. You ain't got to do nothing. And keep in mind, guys, when Kevin comes on, that's when we showcase the Wheel of Fate. But here's what I'm willing to do right now. For every $15 you spend with me this afternoon, you get it'll apply to you spinning the wheel in the evening. So if you guys see something you like, just call it as you see it. You know what to do. You know what's up. Joe, I saw your interview the other day, man. Like just bits and pieces of it because I was like with my kids and stuff. But man, dude, like you have a really great show, and I love everything you're doing, man. From like one independent creator to another, like mad respect, bro. All right, next up, I have from Jason Aaron and Simone Bianchi, Thanos Rising #1, #2, and #3. So it's the first 3 issues. And you know what? Let me try and put some light on. I feel like I was watching some episodes I did, and the one thing I'm always worried about is for there to be too much light to the point where it kind of distracts you guys from seeing stuff. Let's see what happens here. Mr. Trudorino, good to see you, sir. Thanos Rising this is number 1. This is number 2. Beautiful covers here. And this is number 3. So these are normally going for $4 a pop. I'm going to do them for $3 a pop right now. So normally these 3 would be $12. Any shop you go to is going to charge you $12. I'm going to just do them for $9 right now. $9, they're yours. Let's see what Mr. Trevino is saying. Home of the deals. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. You got to create any incentive you possibly can, right? Especially when it comes to buying books like Kickers Inc. Everybody needs this book in their collection. And not just this first issue. You need the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th. For those of you who watched the Super Bowl yesterday, come on, how could you go wrong with Kickers Inc.? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Schlemiel, Schlemazel. You need to put Kickers Incorporated into your collection for the low price of $1.50 per book. That's $6 for this whole set of books right here. Ah! All right, if you're still watching this show and you didn't hear what I said just now because I was crazy, I'm doing $1.50 per book. So we're looking at $6 for Kickers in 1 through 4. Boom shakalaka. Oh, this is a cool find. So I think like it was like 8 to 10 years ago, somewhere around there. We had seen Jason Aaron team up with Mark Silvestri on The Incredible Hulk. And here's this really cool cover here. This is awesome. So you got the first issue, the 2nd issue, the 3rd issue, the 4th is done by Wilch Portacio, and so is the 5th one, and so is the 6th one. So you guys got some pretty cool high-grade talent working on this book here. And here's what I'm going to do for the whole set right now of these Hulk books. I got issues 1 through 6 here. I'm going to do these for about, what's the cover price? I'm just going to do them for cover price, guys. Cover price. I know that this is a $10 book, but I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do everything at cover price. We're looking at $24 total for this run here. $24. You like the Laverne and Shirley? Thanks, Adam. Adam, I got to send you Kevin's address. I'm sorry. I'm just like a little behind on stuff, so I will get it out to you. And thanks for being here with me right now. I really appreciate it. Glad you like the Laverne and Shirley shtick. Every time I come across a book that hasn't the word incorporated in it, I'm always going to bust that out. Oh, mercy. All right. Next up, I have Joe. If you're watching right now, I got something for you. I have Daredevil, The Last Rites Run. This is issue 297. Look who's on the cover of that bad boy. 298, 299, and 300. I am going to do all of these books today. These are, mid-grade, mid to low-grade copies, I would say. I'm just going to do them for $1.50 a pop. Joe, if you're watching and you're interested, all 4 of these books are yours for just $6. You got $1.50 run right here. All right. Next up, I have G.I. Joe! G.I. Joe number 132 with Snake Eyes. He's unbound. Rah! All right. And we have Special Missions number 27 right here. Boom shakalaka. And we have Snake Eyes part 1 of 4. Holy schmoly. He looks like Black Panther on the cover, but he's with the Ninja Force. And for some reason, he's not on the cover. Snake Eyes is a pretty cool character, though. I dig Snake Eyes. He's like the only thing about G.I. Joe that I find interesting. Go figure. I was never a G.I. Joe fan. But if you're a G.I. Joe fan, then this is what I'm going to do. Since I'm such a knucklehead and I don't know anything about these books, I'm just going to sell them for $1 a pop. We're looking at $3 for the set. $3, you can get yourself some classic Marvel Comics G.I. Joe. A real American hero. Yes! Mr. McPhee is calling that daredevil. He's calling it like the Lord himself. All right, anyway, I'm going to just mark that down real quick. Joe's like, Onrie, I got to go do something else more important than watch your stupid show. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. Hang on just a second. Let me get a pen here. I told you guys, I'm a straight-up Peter Parker. I'm always late for everything, and I'm always the knucklehead who shows up at the last second. Couldn't even get a pen together. You know what they say about a man who doesn't carry a pen? They say he's an idiot. Anyway, and Joe's calling G.I. Joe because he is a real American hero. Joe, you rock. Awesome. All right. PD, G.I. Joe. So did you guys see WandaVision this week? I've been watching the heck out of it again and again. And, man, I got some theories now. I really do think that neighbor Agnes, she's the real bad guy of the show. And I think that she's Agatha Harkness. That's just my theory. And I think that the rabbit you see in the second episode is actually Mephisto. Chew on that! Because his name is, his alias is Mr. Scratchy. On the TV show, it's Senor Scratchy. As in, have you seen your copies of the Fearless Defenders number 1 through 3 here? Check out these beautiful covers. We got some Misty Knight action and Valkyrie on the cover. This is awesome. And then you got a Danny Moonstar toy. Moonstar. Sorry, I messed that up. Moonstar. These look like Mark Brooks covers. Really beautiful stuff. Mark Brooks, man, he's a talented dude. Even if it's not him, this is still like really good work. Okay, so these are all $3 comics, and they're in pristine condition. They look good to me. Guys, I'm keeping this at $3 a pop. You want the first 3 issues of the Fearless Defenders? It's just $9. Call it as you see it. I got you covered. And what's that? What's that? Avengers 371. Check out that cover right there. This is going to go for $5. $5. It's yours. Just put it up here. See? Yeah, WandaVision is awesome. Yes, dude. I tried watching the trailer last night for Falcon and Winter Soldier, and I saw it, but the volume was off. I was putting my kid to bed. Peter, you know what that's like. And I didn't have a chance to actually sit down and watch it since. My wife and I, we started watching the show Imposters last night, which is like interestingly written. Like the characters are interesting, but sometimes like the show itself does some kind of silly, weird stuff. Like certain situations like would never happen. But hey, we live in comics. There's a lot of things that aren't supposed to happen. But Joe, apparently I found more G.I. Joe. I have Snake Eyes 144, 141, and 137. I'm going to do these for $1 a pop, too. You can get all these G.I. Joe books for just $3. You can throw that on if you're interested. All right, I got another key. We're talking WandaVision, right? What if I told you I had the first appearance of Monica Rambeau, who I honestly think has a very, very big role to play now? I think that when she got into the Wandaverse, she actually got her powers as Captain Marvel and just hasn't realized it yet or hasn't told anybody yet. And there was something very odd about her actually being there. If you watch the 3rd episode, Agnes and that guy Herbert were sitting there and talking, and as if like she wasn't supposed to be in the room. I think that when she gave birth to those, when Wanda gave birth to the kids and she delivered them, first off, I think those kids are real, and I think the only way Quicksilver came back there is by what's it called? Mephisto. Mephisto brought him in. He's the one who's opening up the world. Anyway, I think Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau, big things are coming for this character. Huge, huge, huge things. We have the first appearance right here. This book is going for big, big bucks right now. I'm doing it for $150 today. And I see a 9.2 that sold for $600 already. Now, this is a raw copy, but I can tell you guys straight up, This is in near mint condition. There is not a well. There's a little tiny little mark over here, but that's not going to knock you down. You're not going to get a 10 with this. All right, like this is probably I would still say in the very fine department. You're probably looking at between an 8.5 and a 9. I'm just being honest here. I don't want to lie when I put a book like that out there, but it is in very good shape. Joe, you're calling G.I. Joe again. I got you. Joe, you're awesome, bro. Oh, man. You make me laugh so hard. All right. Let's see what we got going on right here. I have Marvel Superhero Contest of Champions. It's like, a couple months ago, we sold a Wheaties thing, and it was like the breakfast of champions. And you eat Wheaties so that you can compete in the contest of champions. And this is a really good copy of the book here. It's going for just $10. $10. Mephisto has to tie into Doctor Strange as well. Just don't know. Oh yeah, dude. They're saying straight up that the next Doctor Strange movie, they brought Sam Raimi on to direct it, and the second who did Evil Dead in the original Spider-Man trilogy. That third movie was not good, and I was never a fan of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Horrible casting, but I will say this: Tobey Maguire is going to steal the show with this next Spider-Man movie. It's going to be huge because he's going to be older now, and he's actually going to have I think comic book cinematic storytelling has improved tremendously. If you watch the original Spider-Man movies, the one thing that's lacking is true introspect from Peter Parker. That's what's lacking in pretty much all the movies. But they handle it really well with the video game. The video game is the best Spider-Man story ever told. In a form outside of the comics. That's just what I'm going to say. All right. Speaking of Spider-Man, I'm going to now bring out Captain America. All right, anyway, I got Captain America 298 right here. It's 2 issues before 300, in case you're wondering. And I'm going to do this today for just $5. Captain America 298. There's Red Skull. He's like, give me your money. Do not pass go. And win your collection. Probably none of you think that's funny. All right. Bahoo. All right, sorry. All right, we got Daredevil Reborn. So apparently after Daredevil dies, he comes back to life like every other comic book character for some odd reason. This explains how it happens. And it is in really good shape. So we got 1 through 4. 1 of 4. We have 2 of 4. And we also have 1 through 4. 3 of 4. And 4 of 4. We got Andy Diggle and Gian Felice, I think is the name of the artist. But let's just look inside. I remember looking through this. This is pretty cool. So basically, Matt Murdock is on the road discovering, his inner daredevilness, and then decides to become Daredevil again and Daredevil it all up. That's what it's all about. And I like Daredevil. In fact, we got so much Daredevil that I can afford to give you guys a really good deal on this. I'm going to do this run. This is normally a $4 run here, so it would be $16 per book. I'm going to knock 50% off right now. You get the whole run of Daredevil Reborn for just $8. That's a $2 run right there. Boom shakalaka. I have 2099 AD #1. This is a nice foil cover here. It's in really good shape. Really great shape. This is going to go for just $5 today. $5 today on 2099 AD. All right, I got another fun one for you guys here. You won't see this coming. I have Ren and Stimpy, number 1. Number 2, missing number 3, but I got number 4. Now, these are reader copies, guys. These books are pretty beat up. So I'm going to do them for $1.50 a pop. We're looking at less than $5, $4.50, and you get all these Ren and Stimpy books. If that ain't a deal, then that ain't a deal. You know what I mean? All right. For all you X-Men fans, they're about to become a lot more relevant. We got a really cool reprint of God Loves, Man Kills. This is an incredible run right here. A great run. And it's actually a one-shot graphic novel, but they reprinted it and added a bunch of stuff here. So this isn't just like a reprint. It's an extended cut presented in single-issue format, broken up into 2 parts. We got a $5 price tag on both books, but I'll do them both right now for $8. You get both books for $8. And check out some of the artwork in here. It's really fantastic. This is such good stuff. It's a really deep X-Men story. This is what introduces Colonel Stryker into the comics world. But just look at the colors here. Look at everything. It's a really good story. And it's written by Chris Claremont and illustrated by Brent Eric Anderson. It's really, really good stuff. 2 + 2 is 4. I liked Spider-Man Homecoming. No, I liked Spider-Man Homecoming, but I didn't feel like – I felt like they were trying to merge Miles Morales and Peter Parker into one character too much, like what they did with Ned Leeds. It's like, that's not Ned Leeds. That's Genki all day. All right, like just do it, you know. And I learned to really like Miles a lot. I really liked the story of the Miles Morales Spider-Man game. I liked Into the Spider-Verse. We know that Miles is coming like very shortly. I like Tom Holland as Peter Parker, but I kind of want to see an older Peter Parker. I mean, I just, you know, again, check out that video game. It's like the perfect story. He's the right age. Peter Parker is like 26. Miles is like the future. He's, you know, 15 years old, you know. And he gets mentored by Peter Parker. It's a cool dynamic. It's good to see Peter Parker as a mentor. He's kind of otherwise he'd just be a stagnant character. He wouldn't like really. There's really nothing more you can do with him that has been done already. Like he can't stay a kid forever. He can't stay broke forever either. Like, you know, he should always be down on his luck, kind of. But like, is that how life is? Are we always down on our luck all the time? Like, no. Sometimes we have ups and downs. You know, that's what makes the characters interesting. That's what I think makes the Marvel characters more interesting than any other universe, is the fact that they do such a good job of showing that, like, you know, these characters, depending on what day you catch them, depends on how strong they are. To say that Iron Man will always lose to the Hulk is an unfair assessment. You know, it's like things can change from time to time. And I know what you're thinking, Kurt, so just shut your mouth if you're still watching. All right, I got Wolverine number 50. I have Wolverine number 51, and I have Wolverine number 52. Now, if your name is not Kurt Imhoff, you can buy these books for $1.50 a pop right now, and it'll be $4.50. If your name is Kurt Imhoff, it'll be $4.51. $4.51 if your name is Kurt Imhoff. If your name is not Kurt Imhoff, it's just $4.50. Call it as you see it. All right. Anyway, oh, is that for 2 + 2 is 4? More like $4.51. Oh, Bahoo. All right, next up for you Flash fans out there, I have Flash 220, Flash 220, Flash 221, 222, and 223. We got a nice reverse Flash here, beating up Captain Cold. 4 Flash books. I'm going to do them for $1.50 a pop. $1.50 a pop. We're looking at $6 for this run of Flash books. Call it as you see it. No, money. Yeah. No, money down. All right. Let's see. I got some cool Nova books here. There's another character I think is on his way up. I know for a fact that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is going to bring on Beta Ray Bill. But at some point, they're going to hint at a few characters. First off, they already hinted at Adam Warlock, whose first appearance we have. And they also hinted at Nova. So I think that, because we already saw the Nova Corps, so I think it's only a matter of time before we see Nova come on board. I got the first 6 issues of Nova here from Jeff Loeb and Ed McGuinness. This isn't the first appearance, it's just a new relaunch of the character. Basically, this guy's like the Marvel Universe's Green Lantern, but like a lot cooler in some ways. Like his powers are different than Green Lantern. Always been kind of underrated though. But I have a feeling his time is coming. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Nova 1 through 6. Nova 1 through 6 for $1 a pop. You're looking at a $6 run of books right here. One day, I'm going to look back on this, and I'm going to regret selling it for such a low price. By the way, if your name is Kurt Imhoff, you're going to have to pay $6.02 for that one. That's for giving me lip service here. Well, fine. I don't want to buy comics for you anyway, Onrie. I just want to borrow your copy of Doom Eternal and play it without buying it myself. Yeah, so my friend, Kurt Imhoff, he's my buddy. If he's watching this show right now, he was making fun of me the other day because I didn't beat Doom Eternal. Let me tell you guys something, all right? It's a really hard game, and I got sidetracked, and I had a hard time going back to the game because when I came back, I started dying because it's been a couple weeks. And that's not a game that once you start playing it, you kind of got to see it through all the way. So at one point, I just was telling Kurt, I'm like, hey, you should really get this game. And he's like, I know, but I'm not going to buy it. I'll just go wait for Onrie to come over and let me borrow it. And that's exactly what happened. He got to beat the game. So if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have beaten the game. And I just want to put it out there that I sponsored him playing the game. And you suck. No, you suck. All right, anyway, we got X-Men number 165 here. Someone came on the show the other day and was asking about this. So I have X-Men 165. This is pretty cool. Image of Storm turning into a cockroach, man. She's a cockroach. Hey. All right. This is what we're going to do. Storm is not a cockroach. Maybe the cockroach becomes Storm. Find out for the low, low price of just $10. Call it as you see it. Here's a Doctor Strange cover right here. Doctor Strange! He's in the house! Oh, Marvin's back. What's going on, Marvin? You're going to take those Wolverines. Excellent. Thank you, sir. Thanks for being a good customer, unlike Kurt. So, dude, see, if your name was Kurt Imhoff, you would have just paid $4.51. But you got your name isn't Kurt, and you don't suck. So, therefore, your price is $4.50. Yes, money down. Hey, if you guys want to break into Kurt's house, just remember the code is 123 Onrie sucks. Yeah, Storm was a brood witch. All right. Marvin, I'm really looking forward to getting my Moon Knights from you, dude. I can't wait for that. That's another series, guys. I've been loading up on my Moon Knight. And I hope you guys are too. That when Disney Plus releases that TV show, it's going to be hot. It's going to be super hot. I have Thanos Legacy. Thanos Legacy #1. This is going to go for just $5 today. $5 today for Thanos Legacy #1. This is by Danny Cates. I have X-Men Unlimited #30. We got a whole Abbey Road thing going on with the X-Men. Colossus is third to last because in Russia it's better to sacrifice little blue man at front and also hide behind women. That way they won't see it coming when you attack them. And Wolverine's just like from Canada. So, the Canadians, they're awesome and they hang out in the back. And they're just like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm about to leave. Anyway, here's what we're doing on this. $5 for X-Men Unlimited, the Abbey Road direct edition cover. $5 for this. Call it as you see it. It's in good shape too. 5 Daylors. Next up, I have the Punisher, not to be mistaken by the Punisher. We got Punisher #9 and 10. This one is done by Edmondson and Garrett's. And we're going to do the pair for just $5. This is really good stuff. The artwork in here is really good. Mitch Garrett's right now is working on Strange Adventures for DC Comics. And he also did Mr. Miracle as well with Tom King. And the artwork in here is pretty sensational. Ooh, there's Crossbones in here? This is pretty cool. Yeah, that's Crossbones on the cover. Didn't pay attention to that. I thought it was just some guy dressing up. I thought it was the Punisher wearing a skull mask on top of having the skull on his chest. Because why not? And the Punisher's like, hey, I'm landing here. Doctor Strange #60. Doctor Strange #60. We got Scarlet Witch and Captain Marvel. Monica Rambeau's Captain Marvel. We have a Doctor Strange here, and we got some figure lurking in the background. Is it Dracula? Is it somebody else? We are doing this bad boy today for just $10. Yeah, She-Hulk books are starting to hang on. Honestly, Joe, I'm holding off on showing those She-Hulk books, or listing them or doing anything with them. But I'm just waiting because those books are money. All She-Hulk stuff right now is awesome. Grab it while you can. I have Baby. I'm going to switch it up. I'm just going to go a little indie here. I got Baby Badass #1 and #2. There's a $4 price tag on these. I'm going to just do them for $1 off both books. So we're looking at $6 as opposed to $8. Call it as you see it. And let's see. Next up, I have Velvet #1 through 15. It's the whole run of books. All of Velvet. What is this, Velvet? It's a really great series by Ed Brubaker and Steve Epting. Really, really fantastic stuff. It's like James Bond. And it's the same guys who put out Captain America. All the stuff you're seeing happening in Falcon and Winter Soldier, everything you saw in Captain America, the Winter Soldier, was put together by the team that worked on Velvet. It's very, very good stuff. And it's like straight up like a British female James Bond character. And there's really good action scenes in here. It's really, really well told. It's a good story too. Like you won't see the ending coming. It's pretty wicked. And like straight up, the book opens up with like the James Bond looking guy getting like whacked, and like it's pretty brutal what happens to him. You're just kind of watching, you're like, damn, that's just page 3. And it's a good book. It really is. It's a good series, and I got the whole thing for you. You ain't got to run around. You ain't got to do nothing. Now, the price tag on all these books is $3.50. I can't really afford to go down much further than that per book. So I'm going to do $3 per book, okay? $3 per book. That's 15 issues. It's $45. Yes, it's a steep price, but you know what? You're saving a lot of money because when you have to hunt these down, some of these issues actually go for a little bit higher. Like if you're buying issue 7, which may have had a lower print run, because what typically happens with image books is their highest orders come on issue 1. Usually by issue 2, they're at like half of what issue 1 was. And then it just kind of like stays steady for a little while. And then it could dip. It could go up depending on demand. Everything depends on the series itself. Now, the beautiful thing about Velvet was it was only 15 issues. So whoever bought issue 1 was more than likely going to get issue 2. And so on and so forth. So that helped them move through the initial run of books. So some of these issues are coming harder and harder to come across. So if you get the whole run right now, $45. $45. You're saving 50 cents per book. It's a good run. Oh wait, we got a full rack here. Let's undress the rack and we'll work our way backwards. How's that sound? I got Velvet again, 1 through 15. The whole run is going for $45. Call it as you see it. I have Baby Badass going for $6 for the run. $6 for both books. $6. Nova number 1 through 6, $6 run, guys. $1 run right here. $6. Get all those books. Punisher number 9 and 10, $5. Doctor Strange number 60. Doctor Strange number 60. We got Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, and Monica Rambeau on the cover here. This is gonna go for $10. $10. Actually, I'll do it for $5 on Doctor Strange 60. Captain America number 298. Ah! Did you guys see that coming? This is gonna go for just $3 now, down from $5. I have X-Men 165. We got Storm turning into a cockroach. Turning into a cockroach, man. And this is gonna go for $10. I'm going to keep the price there. No one's looking for it. X-Men Unlimited number 30. We're going to do this for just $3.50. Daredevil Reborn. Reborn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to do all 4 of them for just $6. $1.50 run for Daredevil Reborn. Daredevil. X-Men, God Loves, Man Kills. We got the extended cut right here, parts 1 and 2. It's going to go for just $8. Taking $1 off the cover price of both books. Thanos Legacy. From 10, it will go down to 5. This is issue 1. Issue numero 1. Avengers 371, $5 down to $3. $5 down to $3. Fearless Defenders number 1 through 3. I'll do these for $2 a pop right now, guys. $6, you get 3 issues. $6. Call it. Do what you do. Call it. All right, let's see. I got Flash, 220, 221, 222, and 223. Okay? Okay? All right, this is what we're going to do. All 4 of these going for $1.50 a pop. $6, you get some Flash comics. Where are my Flash fans at? Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy, number 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. All right, and we're gonna do this for $1 a pop, $3. $3, they're all yours. Marvel 2099 AD. 3 down from 5. 3 down from 5. $3 now. Armor Wars. Armor Wars. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to do all 5 books for just $20. $20. Keeping them at cover because they're in really, really good shape. And that's a full run. You don't even got to hunt it down. Thanos Rising. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. This is normally a $4 run. We'd be looking at $12 on this. Knock it down $1 on the cover price. So we're going to look at $9 for the set. Thanos Rising, 1 through 3. Kickers Inc. Kickers Inc. We got issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. Kickers Inc. is now going to go for $1 a pop. So instead of $1.50, we're looking at $1 run here. $4. You get Kickers Inc. 1 through 4. Who doesn't want that book in their collection? I'll tell you who. A Kickinest. All right. Anyway, Contest of Champions, Marvel Superheroes. We are going to do number 1 here for just $8 now, down from 10. Incredible Hulk, number 1 through 6. We're going to do these for $1 off the cover price now. So we got 6 books, $18. Before that, it would have been 24. $18 for yours. Mark Silvestri on that cover too. Harley Quinn, number 18, number 19, number 22, number 25, and number 24. I don't know how that happened, but it did. I'm going to do this run here for $1 off the cover price of each book. So we're looking at 3, 6, 9, 12, $15 for these Harley Quinn books. $15. Call it as you see it. Once again, I have Venom Lethal Protector 1 through 6, signed by Bagley and David McElhinney, the writer and artist together. The only ones that are inside are issues 3 and 6. But issues 4 and 5 are your key books. Get the whole run here. Don't got to chase anybody down. Ain't got to do anything. I got photo proof to go with your purchase here. You can hit me up anytime. Even if you purchased and all the photos are on my phone. So like they're not going anywhere. It takes me 2 seconds just to send them over to you. If I forget, just remind me. It's really not a big deal. You can send these photos over to CBCS if you want to get them graded. These books are in really, really good shape. Issue 1 does not even, it's a near mint copy. There's not anything wrong with this book. So we're looking at $250 for the run here, but if you have a serious offer, I'll entertain it. I'll absolutely entertain it. Last but not least, we have a book that J. Jonah Jameson would never buy. We have The Amazing Spider-Man number 16 annual, and it is the first appearance of Monica Rambeau. This is going to go for $150 today, $150. I might just list that on our Facebook page in the marketplace. I've been buying a lot through there lately, so we need to start selling through there. Might get a little bit more traction. And once we organize everything, I'm thinking about doing like a by appointment only thing where, people can come by the warehouse and like look up stuff. So if you ever end up in the Chicagoland area and you want to like look through all the stuff we have in our warehouse, call me up and we'll figure it out. It's going to take a little time because I still got to organize everything. But once it's organized, we'll work something out. All right. Vision and Scarlet Witch, number 1 and number 2. These are really clean copies of the first 2 issues of this 4-issue series. We got the first appearance of Sam Main here. This is the villain, their villain. And we are going to do these 2 books together for just $15 today. $15. I have Iron Man, the Armor Wars. The trade right here. This is the original Iron Man Armor Wars run here. It's really well done. Bob Layton. We see Iron Man get back in his orange costume, or his orange costume takes on a form of itself or whatever. And what basically starts off the Armor Wars is Stark finds out that his enemies are using his technology. And so he goes out to like stop them, and it costs him like everything. Like it costs him his like membership at the Avengers, and like he really ticks off S.H.I.E.L.D. and gets into a lot of trouble as a result of trying to do good. And that's always been kind of like the interesting economy of like Iron Man, is the fact that he's a good guy, but it's very easy for him. He's kind of like the good guy who's like treading the line of being a self-serving rich jerk and an actual superhero who's trying to do good. And because he runs this big, huge company, it's impossible for him to, track every last thing. And so, it's really easy for other people to take advantage of his technology. And that's what I think really makes the character interesting. And I don't feel like they really dove into that enough in the Iron Man movies. Like, I love Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, but there's still so many great Iron Man stories that have yet to have even made the screen yet. So I definitely think they're going to have to do something to bring the character back, and they're going to have to do a little bit more than just bring on Ironheart. That's not a solution. So I would really like to see one of 2 things happen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. One, I'd either like to see them bring in Tom Cruise as Tony Stark from like an alternate dimension and just be like, hey, we got Tony Stark back. This is the time when they can recast Tony Stark. Another person who another approach that I'd like to see is like the straight up like 80s mullet Tony Stark. Like just get some dude to wear like a mullet and like have like, technology, like Iron Man technology that like look more like they did in the comics from that era. It looked kind of funny. But either way, you're a winner. Here's what we're doing. The Iron Man Armor Wars graphic novel is out of print now. This is out of print. I'm going to do this today for just $10. $10. Call it as you see it. Normally I do it for 15. I'll do it for 10 today. Just because I kind of like you guys. Yeah, all right. You know that? I have Nightwing. Nightwing number 45, number 46, number 47, 48, 49, and 50. And just for fun, 53. All right, anyway, we got how many books here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books here. I'm going to just do these for $2 a pop right now, guys. You're looking at $14 for these Nightwing comics right here. We don't showcase nearly enough of our DC stuff. And we actually just got a huge, huge selection of Bronze Age DC comics. So if you're looking for something in particular and it's not show hours, no worries. Just hit me up and let me know what you're looking for, and I'll see if I can dig it up for you. In fact, I'll bust out some of that Bronze Age Batman right now for you. I have Detective Comics number 518, number 519, number 520, number 521, and number 522. These books are all very clean, by the way. They're in very good shape. We're looking at Normally this would be $25 because these are $5 to $10 books all day. I'm going to do them for $3 a pop right now. If you buy this whole run here, it's just $15. $15 for that run. Normally you'd be spending anywhere from $10 to $15 per book. It's a trade, Peter. Yeah, maybe a little Luke McBain. Speaking of which, Peter, you have to promise me something. Promise me that if the day ever comes when you have a son, that you name him Luke McBain. Just promise me that. No, you don't have to promise me that. But, just saying. Luke McBain, it's a great name. It's such a good name. Like, imagine, you bring, you get, if I had a third son and I named him Luke McBain, I might actually change Max's name to Luke McBain legally. And, now he's too old to understand, why I should. You really got to get them when they're just, when they fresh out, And, one day, they'll be asking, Dad, why'd you name me this? And just be like, once there is, this really awesome comic book series, and I named you after that comic book series. How awesome is that? My name is so dumb, Onrie. Where'd you get that name? And my parents were like, oh, it's French. Who cares about that? I want to be named after a comic book. Luke McBain. All the way. Either way, you're a winner. Let's talk economics. We got minimum wage here. Ooh, the exact opposite of maximum wage. Yeah. All right. Anyway, we got minimum wage number 1 here. Looks like a pretty good shape. In pretty good shape. And Peter, if I didn't answer your question, the Iron Man armor wage is a trade. It is a trade, and it's going for 5. Oh, I'm glad Joe's having a good time here. Sometimes I always wonder if I cross the line. But you know what? You can't cross the line when we're talking about minimum wage. You can only raise the line up. Hey. Okay, anyway, look, check out the artwork. The artwork's pretty good. And it's a $3.50 comic. If I can incentivize you guys to pick up this image title, I'll knock it down to $3 for you. Make it an even $3. Call it as you see it. I'm thinking of that Simpsons episode where they had the Mary Poppins, Sherry Bobbins, and then Homer was singing the song, and he was talking about the nanny, and he was bring us, they were sitting, the song was about bring us the perfect kind of nanny, and Homer's line was, one that'll work for minimum wage. When I see that title, I was thinking about that. Alrighty. Now this book is called Venom the Hunger. And you know what this book's about? It's about Venom being hungry. He's always hungry. Always wants to eat body parts, but he never actually eats them. You guys ever notice that? He's always like, oh, Spider-Man's brains, I'm going to eat him. He has never eaten brains before in his life. It's all just talk. He's like a dog with all bark, no bite. At least Carnage is committed. He'd kill you, butt. All right. Here's what I'm doing. These books are in great shape. I'm doing them for $2 a pop right now. You're looking at this whole run of Venom comics here, going for just $8. Venom the Hunger 1 through 4. Iceman! Fresh shut Iceman! It's true, All right, Iceman number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. All right, Marvin's taking the Venoms. Are you hungry for these books, Marvin? Are you hungry? Venom. All right, so check it out. Joe, So far, you're at $12. 3 more dollars, you get to spin the wheel tonight. Mr. Marvin, you are at $12.50. Which one of you is going to get to spin the wheel tonight? Find out once I present the next comic here. And I'm going to make it hard for you guys. Iceman number 1 through 4. Iceman number 1 through 4. So this came out in 2001, and this was kind of like an opportunity for Marvel to kind of like give the X-Men like their own like comics. And so they did one for Iceman, and it's kind of cool. You learn a lot more of the character. I really like Bobby Drake. He's awesome. All right, here's what we're doing. $1.50 run here, $6 for this set here. That's a $1.50 run. Next up, I have Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, the Sith War. This is going to go for, this is number 1 of 6. I will do the first issue for just $10 today. $10 today on this bad boy. Spider-Man 660. You can go for just $5 today. Amazing Spider-Man 660. Here he is joining the Future Foundation. $660 is going for $5. Next up, I got Deadpool Classic. Here's another trade for you guys. Brand new book we got in. This collects Deadpool number 2 through 8 and number 1. And Daredevil Deadpool Annual 1997. This is all written by Joe Kelly and illustrated by Ed McGuinness. Shannon Denton worked on this. I know Shannon. And a bunch of people. And Typhoid Mary's in this too. Check it out. There she is on the back. We actually have the single issue run of this too. Here's what I'm doing on this trade right here. Normally this is a $30 book. I'm like 50% off. 50% off. I'll make it $15. $15, little man. Put that in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me, owe. You guys knew I'd have to do that at some point. And there's another book I have to bust out right now. You guys just, you won't be able to resist this, huh? You'll be able to resist the Ecto Kid. Numero uno. This is a silver foil cover. Silver bronzish foil. Spoily. There's a lot of foliage here. Foliage is here. And this is a number 1 book. We're going to do this today for just $3. $3. It's in good shape. I have X-Men, Curse of the Mutants. Mutants versus vampires. All right, anyway, this is what we're doing on this. Normally, this is a $20 book. $20 for this book. Normally, I'm going to take 50% off. 50% off means that this book right here is going to go for $10 instead of $20. Either way, you're a winner when you buy an X-Men, Mutants versus Vampires at Ashley Schaefer 100 Kilo Collectibles. $10, call it as you see it. Geez, Onrie, why don't you bust out some DC graphic novels? Well, fine, I will! Lay off me, I'm starving. Marvin claimed those Venom Hunger books, so now I have to show you guys Batgirl. Cassandra Cain is Batgirl. She's like, I'm Batgirl. Anywho, this is what we're doing. We got Batgirl, the first trade right here. This is issues 1 through 5, I believe. It's 1 through something for sure. Yeah. Looks like it's the first 6 issues of it. Yeah. 2, 4, 6. 6 issues of the series right here. And it's pretty cool stuff. She's an excellent Batgirl. Please help me not to die. She can't talk, but she can write stuff in blood. She's like, I'm really good at writing stuff in blood. All right. And normally this is a $12.95 book. I'm going to take $5. $5, call it as you see it. Home of the $5 trade. $5, that's yours. I got Ninja Turtle Adventures number 50. Numero 50. This is going to go for just $6. $6 today. I have a fun little Daredevil run here for you guys. I have Daredevil number 61, 62, and 63. These 3 comics right here, I'm going to just do for $2 a pop. We're looking at $6 for the run. $6 for the run. And don't forget, guys, tonight we got another show happening at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. This is what we do every Monday. So if you guys come on later this evening, we will have a brand new rack. Kevin's receiving a shipment today of some slabs, and he's getting more comics from me tomorrow, and we're going to be sending stuff out to CGC this week. So we're going to be getting some slabs back. And I just acquired a ton of Spider-Man books and some other cool goodies that I'm going to show off tonight. So if you guys are into Spider-Man, you won't want to miss tonight's episode. We got a lot of cool stuff going on. And if you're not a fan of Spider-Man, well then don't watch the show. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to have everything. So, and as you guys see, that's what we always do. So I'm going to make sure that everything I show you right now is not going to be the stuff that I show off later on in the evening. I'm going to mix it up, and I'm going to show you guys something completely different tonight. We got different comics all the time on the show. Makes it interesting. Gives you a reason to keep watching. Because that way you can see we don't mess around here no more. I have Punisher 15. This is also from the Edmondson Garrett's run. Number 16, number 17, and number 18. We're going to do this run here for just $8. $8 for this run. Joe, I don't know what I'd do if you didn't watch the show, man. I appreciate you being here, buddy. Appreciate you big time. Next up, I have more Deadpool. I have Deadpool number 1, as a matter of fact. Deadpool number 1 is going to go for $15. $15 today. Don't do me like that, Joe. Please forgive me. Please forgive me for holding off so long to show you guys these Shang-Chi books. Hey! Hey! All right, Shang-Chi! Number 74. Number 102. Number 106. Number 111. Number 113. And number 114. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's normally a $5 run right here. This would cost you $30. You buy them all right now, it will cost you $25. Call it as you see it. $25 for these Master of Kung Fu books. Master of Kung Fu is going to jump. These books are jumping up in value. Pretty soon they're going to be $20 books. Mark my words. And that deal I'm giving right now is a now only until you see it again. I might raise the price for it again. You never know. One never knows what lies behind Sue Storm's eye patch in number 13. For this issue only, the Invisible Woman is naked. See her? And all she's wearing is an eye patch. This is going to go for just $5 today. $5 for what the number 13. 13. I have Captara number 1 and number 2. This is a series that's put out by Chip Zdarsky from Image. Really cool stuff. It's going to go for just, cover price on this? $3.50. Take $1.50 off. You're looking at $2 per book, $4 for these 2 books. $4 for Captara number 1 and 2. I have She-Hulk number 30. She-Hulk number 30. This is going to go for just $3 today. She-Hulk number 30. We got Peter David on this. We got Hercules on the cover. $3, it's yours. She-Hulk number 30. I have Unfollow here. This is kind of like a really interesting graphic novel about social media and about like, some of the kind of like schemes that go on that we're seeing, like, kind of like what this whole show is about. I'm just kidding. All right, anyway, it's a brand new graphic novel. And it is going for normally $15. I will do it today for $10. $10 today for Unfollow. This trade right here is going to go for $10 as opposed to $15. Right now only. And remember, guys, the more you spend, the more you save, because you guys, for every $15, you get to spin the wheel. Tonight we will have the wheel. You guys come on there. You see something like you like now, don't feel like you got to wait till later to call it. All right, next up, I have Green Lantern Rebirth. This is a fantastic run here by Jeff Johns and Ethan Van Sciver. Really, really great run here. It is a hardcover bound book, normally $25. We're going to do it today for just $12.50. I'm going to take 50% off the cover price and give it to you at $12.50. I'm going to give it to you good. I'm going to give it to you straight. You're going to see it. You're going to see it coming at you. Coming at you. I got Way of the Rat, not to be confused with Way of the Cat or Way of the Bat, because that would be ripping off another license. Way of the Rat, number 1. Number 2, this is Chinese martial arts, and I think the Monkey King plays a big role in this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 22. This is all from CrossGen Chinese martial arts. Really awesome stuff here. We got 13 comics here. 13 comics here. And here's what I'm going to do for you guys. I'm just going to make it an even $10. Get 13 comics for $10. Normally I was doing that as a $1 run. I'm going to make it a 75-cent run. 13 comics for $10. I'm just curious to know, are you guys actually, like, when you guys like say like LOL, do any of you guys actually laugh, or is it more of like a, like a snigger and that's it? What an idiot or moron. All right, I'm just curious to know, because when I laugh for reals. I don't do any of that fake laughing. I ain't got no time for the Bushido. Awesome, man. Peter, we'll see you tonight, brother. Always come and hang out with us, man. You're always welcome here. Guys, whether you're buying or not, don't worry. We do these shows so we can engage with you guys. Whether that means we're just sitting here talking about comics, it gives us a chance to showcase our stuff. When you guys see something you like, all you got to do is call it as you see it. But if you guys just want to hang out with us and have a good time, that's the purpose of the show. yeah, we're selling comics, but we don't want to rob you blind, and that's not the purpose of what we do here. What we do here is we want to engage with you guys because we miss being out at conventions. That's where Kevin and I shine the most, and we miss that, and now we've found a way to replicate it. And we're looking forward to conventions coming back because that'll give us a chance to engage with you guys in person now too. But we'll also be doing the live sales thing no matter what. So, always come and chill with us. And if you see something you like now and you want me to put it away for you for a little bit, I can do that. Like if you see something you're really interested in, you don't want me selling it off, and you see a good price, if you guys are my regulars, I'm going to take care of you. All right? Just tell me to put it off to the side. I'm interested in that. I can't buy it right now, but I am interested. Put it off. I'll hold it for like a month. I don't care. I'll hold it for a month or two. It's not a big deal at all. You can build a box with me. You guys can ship however you want to ship. I will take care of you guys. Mike! Oh, really? Mike got some comics. Yeah, genuine entertainment with the side of comics. I love that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Cool, man. So Mike got his comics in. I'm so glad. I sent him a big box of books. Joe, you should have some stuff coming in either today or tomorrow, I hope. But I sent you a big box. You got a lot of stuff coming, bro. And I'm sorry. I need to start getting on sending you guys your stuff. But again, guys, there's no rush. When as long as you guys are my regulars, I'm always going to take care of you. It's not a big deal. So don't worry about it. All right. Now let's get back to the business here of telling you about Spider-Man and Daredevil, the special edition team up here. This is number 1. I have Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man number 124 and 129. Actually, I'm gonna break these up. There's gonna be $6 for these 2 books. So these are just reprints of classic Spider-Man stories. And just $3 per book. And this Marvel team up, the Spider-Man and Daredevil, this looks like a one-shot. Let's see who worked on this. It looks like Frank Miller. Bill Mantlo and Frank Miller. Yep, Bill Mantlo and Frank Miller. And there's a whole ton of different Spider-Man's team-up stories in here. It's really cool. I'm going to do this for $5. $5. But I'll tell you what, if you do all of these together, I'll do it for 10. So you'd be saving another $1. I'm going to kick another $1 off the price. So have a look right here and let us undress that rack. Prices might come up or they might go down. We'll see what happens right here. Batgirl, the trade. This is the home of the $5 trade, and it shall remain the $5 home of the trade. Home of the $5 trade. Home of the $5 trade. It's $5. Call it as you see it. Ah! All right. What's up, Kevin? Guys, Kevin is coming on with me in just a few short hours. It's going to get wild tonight. Kevin has been holding in his inner desire to tell lots of good dad jokes tonight. He's got him. He called me up yesterday and he's like, "Hey, Onrie, I found a new dad joke site." So he's going to bust out the dad jokes all night tonight. We're keeping our 69th show 100% PG-13. So you can watch with your kids. 69, dude! 69th episode tonight. Can you believe that? We've been doing this for a long time. And that is not including all of our CBSN shows. So we've done over 100 shows already. This is pretty wild. Thank you guys for being here with us and helping us get to this point. All right, let's undress that rack. Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man number 124 and 129, plus the Spider-Man and Daredevil team up. And we'll do this pair for $10. Otherwise, you're paying $11. All right, I have X-Men Mutants versus Vampires. This is normally a $20 book. I will do it for $10 right now. $10 right now on that Marvel book. She-Hulk number 30. She-Hulk number 30 is going for $3. Deadpool number 1 is going to go for $15. $15 today on that. It's in real good shape too. Vision and Scarlet Witch number 1 and 2. First appearance of Sam Ain. $15, you get yourself a key book. 2 key books. 1 key book. Who knows? Who's paying attention anymore? So Daredevil 25 has been so popular that not only did the first printing sell out, but so did the second. And now they're going to a third printing for the second. So this is the second printing here of Daredevil 25. We have a 2 copies here. I'm going to do each one for $8 today. Each one for $8. Watch the price on these books go up. Iron Man: The Armor Wars. This trade right here is going to go for $10. $10 right now. The Deadpool Classic is going to go for $15. Normally a $30 book. I'm taking 50% off. 50% off my car insurance? You're crazy. That's right, kid. When you shop a lot of killer collectibles, you're not only going to feel awkward, you're going to be awkward. Yeah. All right. Green Lantern Rebirth. The graphic novel here, normally a $25 book. You get all verschnicket with it. It will be $12.50. Clive Barker's Ecto Kid numero uno. This is going to go for $3 now. Amazing Spider-Man number 660. $5. Minimum wage is going to be a third of what minimum wage actually is. So it's going to be $3 for this book. Look at that. If you worked an hour at McDonald's, you could afford 3 copies of this book. Just saying, your money can go a long way. And that's not me making fun of anybody who's working minimum wage. You totally get it. I ain't even working minimum wage. I ain't even getting money now right now. I just get to be here and hang out with you guys, and that's all that matters to me. So, Daredevil 61, number 63, and number 63. I'm going to do all 3 of these books for just $6. $6 for these 3 books. Whoops. All right. I have Punisher, number 15, number 16, number 17, and number 18. We're going to do this whole run here for just $6. $6. $6. Once again, I got these cool Bronze Age Batman books. Get all 5 for just $15. It's number 518, 519, 520, 521. This is all going to go for just $15. Star Wars. The Sith War. This is going to go for $10. Captara number 1 and 2. Captara number 1 and 2 is going to go for $5. $5 for the both. $5 for both of those. Way of the Rat. We got issues 1 through 12 plus 22. These are all in great shape. Look at all these comics you're getting. Martial arts stuff. If you're into martial arts, Chinese martial arts in particular, Chinese mythology, all that wonderful stuff, it's all in here, and I'm going to do it for just $10 for this whole run. $10 for this whole run. Way of the Rat. Someone's going to pick this up, and this is a great deal. This is really, really good stuff. Nightwing, number 45, number 46, number 47, 48, 49, 50, and 53. I'm doing this as a $2 run now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, $14 for these Nightwing books. $14 for some single issue Nightwing books. Ninja Turtles number 50 is going for just $5 now, not $3, but $5. These Iceman books. Iceman number 1 number 2, number 3, number 4. This is going to be just a $4 run for you guys. $1 run right here. $4, they're yours. $4, it's yours. One follow. Vertigo trade. This is normally a $15 book. We're going to do it for $10 right now. $10 and it's yours. I got What the number 13. This is going to go for just $5. What the number 13 is going for $5. I have The Hands of Shang-Chi. These 5 books right here. These are normally going to go for $5 a pop. And that would make them $25. Actually, I'm sorry, there's 6 books here. 6 books. We have issues 74, number 102, number 106, number 111, number 113, and number 114. Normally, all 6 of these books would be $30. I'll do them all for $25 right now. I showed you that Daredevil 25. We also have a copy of the nullified version of Daredevil 25. This is going to go for just $50 today, $50 today for this bad boy. Put this on the other side. I have Frankenstein, Alive by Steve Niles and Bernie Wrightson. This is a mint condition copy of a book featuring some really beautiful black and white art. Really good stuff. Stuff that we reference for Eastern Shin. Bernie Wrightson's one of the best. Guys, this is going to go for $5. Call it as you see it. $5 is yours. I have Star Trek and the Legion of Superheroes, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay, so I have all 3 books. I'm going to do them for $1.50 a pop. We're looking at $4.50 for the Star Trek Legion of Superheroes run. So what's this going to be? This is going to be our second to last build. Let's see if we'll have time to do one last one after this. I have Fanboys versus Zombies, number 1 from Boom. This is going to go for $3. $3 today. I have Giga number 1 and 2. Giga number 1 and 2 from Vault Comics. This is a really, really great series, guys. It is a new independent comic series, and it's totally worth your hard-earned money. I'm going to do the pair here for just cover price on both books. We're looking at $8 together. $8, and these books are yours. Yeah, Giga number 1 and 2. I have Star Wars Dark Times number 5. This is going to go for just $5. $5 on this bad boy. Here's some random single issues. I have Spider-Man Classics number 4. I will do this for $3. I have Doom 2099 number 15. I will do this for $2. $2. Hayden Christensen to the MCU. We need it. Oh, absolutely. Well, he's definitely coming back to Star Wars. Hey, you know what? I really don't mind him as an actor. I really don't. I like him. All right. I got Avengers number 373. This is going to go for just $2. $2 today. I have Fantastic Four, the lenticular cover of Wolverines. This is pretty cool. This is going to go for $15. $15. Marble Tales number 131 is going to go for just $3. $3. I have the Amazing Spider Girl number 15. This is where we sing happy birthday to Spider Girl. This is going to go for $5, not $15. $5. $5 in that bad boy. I have Tales of Suspense featuring Captain America and Iron Man. It's a cool book right here. It's going to go for the low price of just $5 today. I am beating out all the prices on eBay on this book right now. This book is going for $10 or more. You get it for $5 right now. Call it as you see it. It's a beautifully illustrated book, by the way. So is this one, Dawn, The Return of the Goddess from Joseph Michael Windsor. This is a number 1. This is going for just $10 today. $10. Call it as you see it. $10. Next up, I have this really cool Iron Man 2020 trade right here. Check this beauty out. Iron Man 2020. Yep. So this is really cool. This is about like the future of Stark Enterprises as it's run by Arno Stark, who is Tony Stark's nephew. Pretty interesting book. It's also done by Walt Simonson. And it's going to go for just $10 today. $10 today on this trade. Iron Man 2020. The future Iron Man. Hey, that's another thing they could do too. Is they could bring back Iron Man 2020 into the mix and get Arno Stark instead of Tony Stark. That's an interesting way to bring Iron Man back. Just saying. I also don't think he has to be necessarily the same. He could be a little. I know Iron Man 2020 in general, he's meant to be kind of like, like I was saying earlier, like Iron Man treads that line between being like a good guy and a bad guy, like more than any superhero out there. Probably even more so than Batman. Batman is the most like self-centered superhero of all time. All he cares about is Gotham City, but everything always relates to like his personal problems. So I would actually, and his technology also gets abused by all his enemies and everything, like all Wayne tech, like, is used in bad ways. So, but Arno Stark, he kind of like goes further. So he kind of like is even more evil and self-serving. It's really good stuff. Walt Simonson, guys, come on. The guy who created Better Ray Bill, telling the story here for $10. This is a great deal. I got Justice League number 18. There's Guy Gardner crying. We're some Elvis looking dude. We're gonna do this for $5. Yeah, right. I don't know. Like, to me, I find it kind of interesting. Like, I think Robert Downey Jr. is just like tired. He doesn't want to be Iron Man anymore, just because it's exhausting. Just like probably for him to like put on the armor and do all this stuff. But like honestly, what a great paycheck that's got to be. You know what I mean? Like if that was my job, like I have to suit up and like, get out there and entertain people, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Especially if everybody thought I was cool at the time, which they don't. Everybody thinks I'm a loser. Loser. No, but seriously though, I mean, not saying that I fault him for quitting. I mean, I'm not him, and I'm sure it does get exhausting. And he's getting up there in age. So, it'd be interesting to see if, he ever decides to come back at some point, and they take him back on. I'm still hoping for a day when they, like 15 to 20 years from now, when they do like an Expendables version of the Avengers, and they bring all those characters back as themselves but older, So like you see Chris Evans and the entire cast of the original Avengers movie. I don't, I know all the actors, but their names are not popping into my head right now. So you see them all come together for like a unique movie. And you could call it like the last Avengers story, kind of like what they did with Logan. I'm hoping that'll happen at some point. I would totally go see that movie. All right, I have Captain America number 442, and this is going to go for just $5 today. That's Cap in his battle armor. I don't know why they put him in the battle armor. That's weird. I have Amazing Spider-Man number 55. 55. This is a pretty key book right here because of the cover, Patrick Gleason. And I'm doing this in the second printing, these two books together for just $85 right now. $85. Call it as you see it. Both are in pristine condition. I have X Factor 10. X Factor 10 going for $5 today. $5 today on X Factor number 10. Oh, I still got a whole row here. All right, cool. Infinity Gauntlet number 1 is going to go for $160. This is signed by George Perez and Jim Starlin. $160 today for this bad boy. I have Doom Patrol 11, and we'll do this for $1.50. I have Losers number 172. Losers 172 is going for $5 today. $5. And Sensational She-Hulk number 10 is going to go for just $10 today. Sensational She-Hulk number 10 is going for $10 right now. $10. Call it as you see it. All right, that's another full rack right here. Let's undress. Daredevil 25, the nullified cover is going for $50 right now. Spider-Man Classic number 4 is going to go for $3 right now. Tales of Suspense featuring Captain America and Iron Man is going to go for just $5 right now. Spider-Girl number 15 is going to go for $5. Sensational She-Hulk is going to go for $10 right now. Joe, $10 on this bad boy. I'll tell you what, if you throw it on, it's you. I'll do it for $5. I'll do it for $5 for you. And it gives you a turn on the wheel too. So let's see what I got here. I got the lenticular cover, Fantastic Four number 112. This can go for $15. Okay, thank you, sir. Got you, brother. Frankenstein, Alive. This is going to go for $5. Good book. You pick it up. The Losers, number 172, is going to go for $5. Justice League, number 18, is going to go for $3. $3. Captain America, number 442, is going to go for $3. Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man number 131 is going to go for just $5. Spider-Man 55, the first and second printing, both in really good shape here. We're going to do these together as a pair for $60, down from $85. Doom Patrol number 11 is going to go for $1.50, $1.50. X Factor number 10 is going to go for $5. Fanboys versus Zombies number 1 is going to go for $3. Giga number 1 and 2, I'll knock $1 off the cover price of issues 1 and 2. You get both for $6. We got 20 minutes left on that clock, folks. Be sure to call it as you see it. And also remember tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. Kevin Hines and I are coming back on the show. Joe, you get a spin tonight, so be sure to check it out. I'm going to redress the racks. I'm going to bust out new stuff. Kevin's going to bust out new stuff. We're going to have a really great time tonight. And guys, just come and hang out. That's it. Come and hang out. The more people we see watching the show, the better it tells us, or the more it tells us in terms of like how to continue building on the business. We understand that sometimes you guys might be a little financially strained. Not a big deal at all. Don't worry about it. We have so many different avenues of how we're moving inventory. We do this exclusively so that we can spend time with you guys and showcase cool stuff for you. We like talking about comics. We like talking comics. So what better way than to come here with you guys and tell you about the Dawn, the Return of the Goddess, number 1. Here you go. All right. This is going to go for just $10. $10. Joseph Michael Lindsay is an incredible artist. Avengers number 373 is going to go for $3. Infinity Gauntlet number 1 is going to go for $160. Doom 2099 number 15, however, is going to go for $1.50. Down from $2. That'd be awesome if he was Kraven the Hunter. I don't know if he could really pull off a bad guy that's convincing though. Like honestly, I'd rather see somebody with like a little more like youth to them. I think Jason Momoa would be a good physical representation of Kraven the Hunter, but he's already locked in as Aquaman. And he's made Aquaman cooler than Aquaman will ever be. So there's that. We also have Iron Man 2020 right here. This trade is going to go for $10, $10 on this bad boy. Call it as you see it. Star Trek Legion of Superheroes number 1, 2, and 3 is going to go for just $4.50. Star Wars Dark Times, number 5, is going to go for $5 today. $5. Call it as you see it. And Star Wars Daredevil 25, second printing. Each one is going to go for $8. There will be a third printing now. And the third printing is going to be a black and white edition of that cover. Mr. Moore showed it to me this morning. I will straight up buy 8 copies of that book if someone buys a second printing. Here's a fun Daredevil run here. We have Daredevil 303, 304, and 305. I'm going to do all 3 of these for just $6. $6 for this run here. And just so you guys know, we got 15 minutes left on the clock here. I have El Diablo number 1. This is going to go for just $3 today. $3 today on this. El Diablo number 1. I have Ambush Bug number 2. This is going to go for $10 today. Ambush Bug number 2 is going for $10 today. I have Batman 403. Nice clean copy of the book going for $5 today. I have Brave and the Bold number 7. Wonder Woman and Power Girl. This is going to go for $3 today. Make sure nothing gets knocked over. That would be embarrassing. I have the Thanos Annual number 1. Check that out. Thanos Annual number 1. This is going to go for $5 today. $5 today. Here's a milestone for you. Uncanny X-Men 500. Going for just $5. And the first issue of Uncanny X-Force by Sam Humphries and Ron Garney, the guy who's drawing that Keanu Reeves book. This is going to go for $5 too. $5. Amazing Spider-Man number 174. Nice clean copy here. This is going to go for just $8. $8 today. $8 on that. Not bad at all. I have Death of Spider-Man, Ultimate Death of Spider-Man. I have the whole run here. Parts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right? I'm going to do the whole run here for just $10. It's $2 books right here. $10 total. I have the Realm of Kings trade right here. You guys are into Thor, that kind of stuff. We are looking at normally a $35 book, and we'll knock the price down to $20 today. $20 today for this nice thick hardcover book. It's got a $35 price tag on it. Brand new graphic novel. Let's tell you what it's about. The War of Kings leads to new adventures for the Inhumans, the Imperial Guard, the Son of Hulk, and Quasar. In the final confrontation of the War of Kings, the wicked Vulcan and the Inhumans, Black Bolt, both disappeared in a violent explosion. And through that epic conflagration, brought sudden order to the Shi'ar and Kree galaxies. It also ripped open a wound in the stars galaxy-wide. Now the power players in the New Order, Medusa and the Inhumans, Royal Family, Gladiator and the Imperial Guard, and hero Kala, the son of the Hulk, must face the threat of a dangerous realm known as the Fault in their unique ways, or die trying. So this is a pretty cool book. It's going for $20. Call it as you see it. I got you covered. $20 on this bad boy. $20 and it's all yours. I have Wolverine, the Best There Is, number 1. Wolverine, the Best There Is, number 1. This is going to go for $5 today. $5. Call it as you see it. I have Daredevil 257 going for $15 right now. $15. I'd rather see Keanu Reeves as Moon Knight, if I'm being honest, but it looks like I think they cast Oscar Isaac. Yeah, they already cast him. All right, it's over and done with. But I would have liked to have seen him as Moon Knight. Or who else could I see him as? They need to recast Iron Fist for sure. They totally need to come back and revamp that character. I really hope they do. or if that guy decides to finally start taking martial arts classes and like actually learning and doing stuff, that would be cool. We have, speaking of Moon Knight, we have issue 35 here. This is going to go for just $8 today. $8 today for Moon Knight number 35. Next up, I got the Kaiju Score, the CBSN variant. Oh, yeah, dude. Iron Fist. Don't get me started on Iron Fist. And that's all I want to say about that. All right, so we got Kaiju Score number 1 here. This is the CBSN variant. This already got picked up. It's being made into a movie as we speak. I got the first issue going for $15. I have 9 copies of it. Let me know what you think. We got you covered. CBSN exclusive cover. I have Daemon number 1 from Boom. This is about a vampire servant. During the day, vampires sleep, so they have their human guards go and do their bidding. So the first issue is going for just $3 today. Daemon number 1. Next up, I have Doctor Strange here. Doctor Strange number 48, 49, 50, and 52. I'm going to do all 4 of these books for $3 a pop. We're looking at $12 total for this run. $12 total for this run. And how much time do we got left on the clock here? We have another 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes to go on that clock, folks. So call it as you see it. I have some Thor books right here. I have Thor 414, Thor 415, 416, 417, 418, and 419. I'm going to do all 6 of these books for just $12 today. That's $2 per book. For 414 through 419. Look at that. We got through an entire long box of books pretty much. I have Star Wars Dark Empire number 3 and number 4. I will do the pair for $10. Pair for $10. You can buy them individually too at $5. I have Ninja Turtles number 23 and number 22 and 23. 22 and 23. I'm going to do the pair for just $10. Pair for 10. I have She-Hulk number 1. This is going to go for $15. $15 today. Call it as you see it. $15. Next up, I have this Joker graphic novel by Brian Azzarello and Liber Mijo. Really fantastic stuff. Normally a $20 book. I will do it right now for $10. $10 for the Joker. Now I got 2 JLA books. I have The 10th Circle, and I have The Pain of the Gods. This is a two graphic novel deal, and I will do 2 trades for $15. 2 trades for $15. Still got its old Borders card or sticker on it. And you guys are pretty much buying one and getting one free with that deal. See, check it out. There's a Borders sticker. The Hulk 1 is going to go for, it was 15. Joe, I'll do it for you at 12 if you want it. I'll do it for you at 12. Is that a full rack here? That's a full rack. I'm going to start undressing it. Thor number 414, 415, 416, 417, 418, and $4.19. We're going to do all of these for just $6 today. $6 today for all of them. Or sorry, not $6, $12. Sorry, it was a $2 run. My bad. My bad. Doctor Strange number 48, 49, and 50, and 52. It's going to go for $12. $12 for this run. $3 run right there. Call it as you see it. This Joker graphic novel, normally $20 book, it's going to go for $10. These two JLA books, normally we're doing them for cover price, $13. You buy them both right now, I'll do them both for $13. And knock it down from 15 to 13. It's 2 trades for 15. I got Ninja Turtles 22 and 23. I will do the pair for 10. The pair for 10. Uncanny X-Force number 1 is going to go for $5. Uncanny X-Men number 500 will also go for $5. Moon Knight number 35. Moon Knight number 35 is going to go for, I'll do it for $5 now. $5. Down from 8. Death of Spider-Man, Ultimate Death of Spider-Man. 5 comics here. Tell you what, I'll do it $1.50 a pop. We're looking at $7.50. If that's not incentive, I don't know what that is. Get your comics. Dayman number 1 is gonna go for $3. $3. I got Wolverine, the best there is, number 1, going for $5. Realm of the Kings, this trade right here, normally a $35 trade. I will do it for $20 right now. $20. The Thanos Annual, number 1. This is going to go for $10. El Diablo number 1 is going to go for $3. Ambush Bug number 2 is going to go for $10. Wonder Woman and Power Girl is going to go for $3. Batman number 403 is going to go for $5. Daredevil number 303, 304, and 305 is going to go for just $4.50 now. $1.50 run. Daredevil number 257 is going to go for $15 today, $15. We have Amazing Spider-Man number 174 going for a low price of $8. We are in the final stretch of the show here, guys. Star Wars Dark Empire number 3 and 4 is going for $10 together as a set. $10 together as a set. Call it as you see it. Hulk number 1. Joe, this is your chance to call it. I'll do this at $12. Let me know if you're interested. I have it over here for you. And last but not least, I have the Kaiju score. I have 10 copies of this bad boy ready to go. Each one is going for $15. We were going to put this up on our eBay store. So be sure to check it out. All right. We are now in the final 2 minutes of the show. And I just want to thank you guys so much for making this show great. I will be back on in a couple hours with Kevin. Remember to catch us at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. Now, between now and then, I'm going to be building on a new long box for you guys full of all new stuff. And I'm going to showcase it tonight. And we're going to redress this. So maybe I'll mix some of this stuff into that so I can tell you more about those books. And we're going to have a great time. Thank you so much for tuning in. It means so much to me. And I love being here with you guys. It doesn't matter if we are selling thousands of comics or if we sell only one comic. You know, it's not a big deal. We're always showcasing this stuff. We're always selling stuff through all of our all of our means. And pretty soon we're going to have our website up and running. Kevin and I are just basically stretched thin trying to get some of the marketing and promo stuff and kind of figure out this dealing game on the fly. But we appreciate you guys being here every step of the way, and it means so much to us. And, if you're watching right now, it really means a lot to me. You watching is the key, because that gets other people to watch. So I appreciate it. If you're here sitting with me now, there was a point when I was starting out when I had 0 people watching at certain points. And I just keep on droning on. That's how it goes sometimes, especially when you're starting out. So I'm just grateful for the fact that now we got at least, between 10 and 15 people regularly watching our show. And we know that you guys are busy too, and you guys can always catch us later. That's why we're on YouTube and everything else. But anyway, guys, it's time to close off the show. Just remember, tonight we are on at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have a great show tonight, and I will see you guys later. Take care.